Elites around the world may not show off their gems or wear the most eye-catching clothes, but that doesn't mean they don't have the money to do so. The Rockefellers are worth $11 billion, and the Walton family, who run Walmart and are worth $152 billion according to the Bloomberg Billionaire Index, yet they don't even come close to the Rothschild family. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. Today we'll tell you how the Rothschild family spends their trillions. So without further ado, let's get started. The Rothschild family started making smart investments that would pay off for many years to come. This is what is meant by the phrase generational wealth. These purchases come from the late 1700s and early 1900s. In modern times, they are involved in more than just the oil and gas industries. They are also involved in the mining and wine industries, and they own a lot of real estate. According to the Rothschilds, they could afford to spend a lot of money on a ship. They don't feel the need to show off their wealth by buying a garage full of fast supercars though. The Planet 9 super yacht is an investment that one of the younger Rothschilds, Nat Rothschild, made for more than just having fun in their spare time. It's not as expensive as President Vladimir Putin's mansion on water, which is thought to be worth $700 million. The ship is 240 feet long and was built in 2018. As well as a helicopter, beach club and spa, it has otherworldly features. The best interior designers in Germany worked on the inside as well. The price of the ship is $102 million. According to the Royal Gazette, the ship can fit up to 16 guests, which does not count the 26 members of the crew. At $650,000 per month, Nat Rothschild rents out the Planet 9 boat during the winter. The weekly rate is $725,000. It's been around for hundreds of years, and the Rothschild family dynasty has been wealthy for the same amount of time. We are aware of this. Anthony Rothschild, a banker, built Gunnersbury Park, which was the first land and home estate in Great Britain. It was planned and built in the year 1835. After he finished building the fancy house and beautifying the area around it, the huge piece of land would go from being worthless to being worth about $132 million 100 years later. The land he bought at the time cost him £70,000. This is the price that it was sold for to the Ealing and Acton councils in London. It may look like the price is high, but the property is thought to be worth a lot more. These prices are way too high for even some of the most luxurious mega mansions in Hollywood. Perhaps the first thing a wine lover thinks of when they hear the name Chateau Mouton Rothschild is the expensive and flavorful brand of wine that the wealthy family ferments and makes on the property, which is thought to be worth $50 to $200 million. This amount, however, is only for the cost of the French farm in Bordeaux. Without a question, the winemaking activities that are taking place on the land will cause the overall price of the property to rise. The Cabernet and Sauvignon wines made by the Rothschild family come from 222 acres of vines and can sell for as much as $700 a bottle. They are so good that not even the most expensive wines and liquors owned by famous people in Hollywood could compete with them. This beautiful farm is one of the most prized gems on the Rothschilds' long list of stunning estates. It is in the English village of Waddesdon, which is in the county of Buckinghamshire. It took 16 years and cost £1.5 million to build this huge building in 1877 for Baron Ferdinand de Rothschild and his family. The price would go through the roof, reaching an unbelievable £210 million, which is almost $250 million USD. What do you think about that as a long-term investment that will pay off? Along with its beautiful architecture, the house is home to many priceless paintings that Baron Ferdinand collected over the course of his life, as well as other antiques that are truly valuable. With different points of view, the value of these expensive paintings might be very different from the value of Chris Brown's creative work at home in Tarzana. A museum is another attraction on the land. It gets about 460,000 people a year on average. Besides that, the Rothschild family owns a lot of land all over the world, from the United States to Israel. The amount of property in question is so huge that the assets of both parties together look like a drop in the bucket. That being said, the Banker family already has a lot of estates, and this is just a small part of their over $1 trillion net worth. Lord Rothschild paid a total of $370 million to buy Agora Oil and Gas, which is one of their many profitable businesses spread out around the world. The value of Agora Oil and Gas is $1.4 billion right now. There are many unique art collections from the 16th and 17th centuries that the Rothschilds own, along with expensive furniture and other rare items made of gold and silver. They also have fancy furniture in their stock. The royal art and furniture that one of the richest families in Europe keeps for themselves, on the other hand, are worth a cool $2 billion. He took some of the Rothschilds' works while he was in France during World War II. Adolf Hitler was the leader of the Nazis. People like Hitler were interested in the Rothschilds' art collection because it was so good. The Rothschilds have been the subject of investigations and suspicions for a very long time. This is especially true among conspiracy theorists who think that the Rothschilds' ridiculous wealth comes from breaking into global banking systems. They will be sure of what they think as soon as they learn about the Rothschild Investment Trust. Jacob Rothschild set it up to handle the family's banking business in England. The trust was given the name RIT Capital Partners, and it is thought to be worth $7.7 billion right now. When compared to JP Morgan Chase & Co.'s value, which is thought to be $2.62 trillion, this number may not seem important, but is a big deal for a private company. With the Rothschilds' huge wealth and business holdings, it's worth wondering how many leaders they have on their side, especially since they own not one but two mining companies, which is the ultimate power play. Reuters says that in 2009, Nathaniel Rothschild bought $40 million worth of Glencore convertible bonds. The Glencore mining company is worth $127.5 billion right now, which is more than Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, who is worth $126 billion. With 31 mining companies in the country, they are one of the biggest jobs there. The Rothschilds are famous for one thing: they can put their money into businesses that are in high demand and always seem to pay off. An important part of their wealth comes from the gold they collect. They do have some valuable metals like gold and silver, but their mining companies are much more valuable. Rio Tinto Mining Corporation is the world's second biggest metal mining company. Their companies have grown all over the world, from Africa, Italy, China, and Australia to North and South America, Canada, and the United States. Together, these companies are worth $103 billion. You have to admire the Rothschilds' smart money sense for going after oil, gas, and metals, which are all important for human growth. The golden rule reads, "He who holds the gold makes the rules." Could this be the case with this family too? Whether people admit it or not, they're the kings of this world on many levels. That's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and comment down your thoughts on this. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.